Good afternoon, good evening from the beautiful city of Gary, where we are making history. It's your girl C-Wit of C-Wit PR, and I am here at 2601 Broadway. Yes, I said it, 2601 Broadway in Gary, Indiana, at the brand new, newly built Jay's Breakfast Club. It's been 5 years in the making, and here we are standing where sand once sat, where a groundbreaking once took place, and now we are having our first look night here for a select group, special VIP invitation only type set for today. And I'm so delighted to be among those fortunate individuals who are able to come, take a tour of the place, have a light menu, and hear from our fearless leader, Miss Jocelyn Kelly. And here she is. I feel like singing that song, Back Together Again. It's been a few weeks. You know, we did our closeout 1 month. A little over and some change. But here's the beautiful thing how God works. You're having your first look event on the first day of Black History Month as you're making history.
Day of love.
Yes.
The month of love.
Month of love. Mm-hmm. So, man, the basic question, how you feeling, man?
I feel amazing. It's a dream come true, you know. It's a lot of hard work, and I know it's a lot of hard work ahead of us.
Yeah.
But I signed up for it. I'm not complaining, and I'm 10 toes down.
Yes.
Even if I end up with 10 toes down and 10 fingers down, I'm going to push back up, do a push-up.
There it is, and keep it going. So I walked in, and it's no secret, I burst into tears, but I got it back together real quick because I knew we were going live. But to look around, the construction, the vibe, is it everything that you imagined and the blueprint and what you envisioned it would be more, or what?
God is good.
Yes.
God is good, and that's all I can say.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
Yeah.
That's all I can say is God is good.
Well, I'm going to do all the commentary that circles around all of that God is good, because it is amazing in here. I know you have a lot of people to greet, and we'll go live again when you make your remarks at 5:30. Congratulations, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Jocelyn Kelly, the owner, the provider, and visionary of Jay's Breakfast Club. And coming up next, we have the supplier of the greens, I like to say. Some of Gary's finest farmers, Shannon Farms. And of course you'll be here today, of course. So before I ask you about, well, I'll get my first reaction from you. What do you think of the place?
Love it. I'm loving it. I feel like home already.
Yeah.
It's warm and inviting already.
Yeah, my take on it is that it's the people. Mm-hmm. It's the people that make the place, and the same spirits came here.
Yeah, I always call it, it's like the cheers of Breakfast Club. You know, you walk in and it's like, hey, everybody knows. Now, my second and the most important question that everybody wants to know is, will Shannon Farms be supplying Jay's Breakfast Club with your fresh produce?
Absolutely, 100% without a doubt.
No doubt.
Yes.
No doubt.
That's the wonderful thing I love about our community, how we collaborate as small business owners. So giving our goods and wares and sharing them back and forth. So just know that when you come in to partake of the greens, are there other veggies that you all provide, or is this the greens?
We only supply Shannon Farm greens.
Okay, that's enough. The collards, then know that it started with this amazing couple. So tell everybody how they can find you and what you're doing here in the city and beyond.
You can find us on Facebook, Shannon Farm and Homestead, or you can find us through our individual names, Robin and Nathaniel Shannon on Facebook. You can locate us through Instagram as well.
Okay.
We'll be...
They'll probably be just posted up here. Just come up here.
just come up here.
And just to say, you know, we started with Jay's Breakfast Club since Grant Street. And we plan on being here till the wheels fall off.
Till the wheels fall off.
They're not falling
And then they're not. They'll just get bigger and bigger, and we just have to push the walls back, if anything. So thank you so much for chatting with me. You all have fun tonight, and thank you for all you do for our beautiful city.
And thank you for what you
You
do.
are welcome, and I'll see you at the Black Loan Conference in April. April 15th, some of Gary's favorite farmers, the Shannon from Shannon Farms, here, the supplier of the collard greens for Jay's Breakfast Club. If you are just tuning in, wow. 2601 Broadway, sitting right off of 94. So you can only imagine the type of traffic that's going to be rolling in here. People coming from all across the country. After all, I-94 is the busiest highway in the country, and she is located right here at 2601 Broadway, right off the exit of 94. So this is a first look, limited menu, but the actual restaurant will open, fully open on Saturday, February 4th, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. And the cool thing about Jay's Breakfast Club now is the extended hours. It used to close at 3 p.m. and now it is closing at 7 p.m. And they also now will be serving mixed drinks, wine, beer, mimosas, and even a brunch special. Coming this Saturday, we will have our own in-house DJ, none other than DJ Infrared, and she will be spinning on the wheels of steel, and we can't wait to see her. Tina, come on through, and we want you all to come on through. So starting Saturday, it's the grand opening, 7 a.m. We will get it in. And so we have some other guests that are coming up. Oh my goodness, it's our Calumet Township Trustee, Kimberly K. Robinson. Of course you'll be here. So welcome another amazing business to our community.
Absolutely.
Well, not welcome, but just like expansion. Yeah.
Yes, amazing. I am so proud of the Washington Kelly family and the whole Jay's Breakfast Club team. This is amazing.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave, but I've already had a flight of champagne.
I saw that over there in the
flight
corner.
of mimosas, so I might have to sit down for a little. I'm just
Okay,
joking. I'm just
Carla,
joking.
we're kidding.
Right. But yes, I'm so excited for them and happy for them. Continued blessings and success for them, because this is just what we need.
Yes.
To like having our own community.
That's
How many
right.
times do we have to travel south?
Somewhere else.
Right.
Yes.
And you know, I love it. I'm so happy for them. Wish them nothing but the best. Anything I could ever do, I'm
Thank
here
you,
for
Kim.
it.
I'm
Thank
sure
you.
you'll be. I'm here for the mimosas.
Yeah.
Hi. We're at 2601 Broadway here at Jay's Breakfast Club. It's a first look night, so don't despair if you're not here. It will fully open on Saturday, February 4th at 7 a.m. sharp. And we're also doing DoorDash, so you can order your food tomorrow on DoorDash. Now, one thing that Jay's Breakfast Club is known for is community partnerships with those individuals who have a vested interest in seeing Gary grow and thrive. And this next young lady, my buddy Lauren Giannis, come on over, Lauren,
Miss Chelsea.
from Chase Bank Outreach Everything. Who knew it would just manifest like this?
Oh my gosh, Miss Chelsea, you have no idea. Miss Jocelyn was actually one of my first friends when I came to the community and started working. So to see this come to fruition for her and her team is absolutely amazing. And I'm so thrilled to be one of the VIPs today to come check it out. But
You're always a VIP.
Oh, thank you, Miss
Lauren.
Chelsea. But we are certainly proud of Jay and everything she does. She truly puts love into the community, every person that walks through her doors, her and her team. So we're so thrilled to be able to support her today.
Well, I have to ask you, so you know you're a regular when it comes to Silver Monday, and Chase Bank was right across the street. Now you got to travel a little. Are you willing to do that, travel that 10 blocks?
Absolutely, Miss Chelsea. Do you understand how much I've been missing my Silver Mondays, my Jay's soul food, my smoothies, my everything, my shrimp and grits?
Yes.
So I am more than willing to drive those few blocks now.
Well, we will see you every Monday and beyond. Welcome,
Yes.
and thanks for all your support.
No, thank you, Miss Chelsea.
Always.
See you here, guys.
That's my buddy Lauren from Chase Bank, and coming on over. I feel a lawyer vibe. And they appear right here, Counselor Attorney Shalise Tolbert of the one and only Tolbert and Tolbert. I'm so glad to see you today, and I know you're happy. So just go ahead and express your sentiment.
I am so excited for Jocelyn and Jay's Breakfast Club. This is, you know, her baby, and I'm so happy that things have come to fruition. You know, we have a timeline, but God has a different timeline.
Say that.
So he put all this in place for the time that it was to be done, and she's doing it big, and we are going to continue to support her. and make sure that you all come out and support her as well. Because if we don't support our own businesses, who will?
Exactly. And you know, I thought about you and Michael, Attorney Tolbert. They have a meeting room. You all can go in there and battle it out, prepare briefs. You all can meet with the clients and everything right here.
We can meet with clients there. I can have my UNCF meetings here.
There we go.
You know, it's perfect space in there. I like it. I like the retro chairs too.
Yeah,
Love
and
that.
they have the screen if you need to run your
Oh, okay.
PowerPoints.
See, I hadn't went on.
Yeah,
all the way
you got to
in there,
go
so I
around
need
and
to.
take a look at the place. And if you're off the clock, grab a mimosa. Who cares?
Well,
Hey,
you know.
you never know. Oh, but you don't drink. So go ahead and grab some water. Some of the famous Kool-Aid. The famous Kool-Aid
Kool-Aid.
made it down the street.
Yes.
Yes,
Good,
yes, indeed.
But
Well,
yeah.
I want to thank you for coming. And if you need the best legal services ever you need, look no further than Tolbert and Tolbert. Love you, Shirley.
Thank you.
All right. And so we're having a good time. And as I mentioned earlier, there's just so much activity happening here. And the folks are just coming in, and I'm just talking to whomever comes through. Oh my gosh, here we go. So we got to pan. What we got to do? We got to do this. It's the Burtons, y'all. Popcorn World, another one of our favorite entrepreneurs in the city who definitely makes the city pop over at 2560 Garfield Street, 250 flavors and counting. So you're here to support a fellow business owner. Give me your first reaction on this first look.
Wow.
Wow.
Awesome. Congratulations. It looks beautiful. First class restaurant in our city. We're very happy to be here.
Yes, indeed. And it's like I can get my breakfast, then I just slide on down 94, give me some popcorn.
That's right.
LeBaron, another business owner, what does this mean when you see these things happening in our city?
I love it. It's great. It shows progress. It shows opportunity, and I love it. I'm happy, hungry, and ready to eat.
I was going to ask, I was like, he kind of backing off on me. So I think they want to go ahead and partake in the deliciousness that is Jay's. I want to thank you all for coming out, and we'll be supporting you too. www.doingtheworldoflavor.com. All right, I'll see you. Go enjoy. And those are the Burtons, Nina and LeBaron Burton of Popcorn World. You know, we broadcast there. And coming in March, we'll be celebrating Women's History Month. And every Friday, we will salute a different woman from our community who pops. So Women Who Pop. So stay tuned for that as we will be broadcasting live. But today, it's all about Jocelyn Kelly, James Kelly, and the entire Jay's Breakfast Club family, where they are celebrating a first look at Jay's Breakfast Club, 2601 Broadway. So if you remember the old Jay's at 3669 Broadway, then all you have to do is travel 10 blocks north on Broadway and look to your right. And here we are. If you're just tuning in, the official grand opening is going to be Saturday, February 4th. But if you are in for some DoorDash, you can do that tomorrow and Friday, and then meet us here in person at Jay's Breakfast Club on Saturday. The hours are now longer. So we open at 7 a.m. and close at 6 p.m. And they have mixed drinks, beer, wine, and a variety of beverages, and of course, a full menu. If you're out of the area but planning a visit to Gary, go ahead and check out the website, yes, I still say that, jaysbreakfastclubgary.com. I think I have another visitor. This is a famed chicken and waffles eater. This is Cam. Cam, are you excited to be here today?
Yeah.
What's your favorite food to eat at Jay's?
Pizza.
Pizza. So we're going to have to talk to the owners about whether or not pizza will be added to the menu. But in the meantime, she's been known to slam some chicken and waffles in her day. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
All right. So coming up next, we have one of our media personalities for the city of Gary in WGBE 88.7. He is off the rails on every day, 88.7 FM, the Gary Community School Corporation's radio station. Come on over here. I know he's trying to catch his breath.
I ran out from
But
the
you talk all the time, so you just get in where you fit in.
All right,
Jeff,
ahead.
I know you got to run, so that's why I wanted to get you on before you had to run. but just wanted to get your reaction. This is Gary. You know how we talk about what we need in our city, atmosphere, environment, growth of business, and here we have it.
Well, let me tell you. First, I'm sorry, I apologize. Let me come back.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Okay, he's gonna come right back because you know how you have to do that. Let me gather myself. So he's gonna gather himself. But let me tell you, the room is filled with a lot of Gary's who's who, and they are just getting the opportunity to take a first look at Jay's Breakfast Club. And I'll just have Amber to pan the cameras real quick, and you can see what I see. All of this whole, just a room full of folks enjoying and fellowshipping. Jay's, the big bear, is back over in the corner. You may not be able to see him, but of course the big bear made it down. And I think it's okay. So while we're waiting on Jeff, we are going to have another Jay. Justin is coming on over to talk to us. Now, when you say regular customer, if it were a picture in the dictionary, it would be Justin. Justin is a Jay's Breakfast Club regular, and now you have new digs. How you feeling about that, Justin?
I'm super excited.
Yeah?
I got to tell you, Chelsea, this is huge, right? Mm-hmm. I grew up, as I explained earlier to someone, I grew up 2 blocks from here. So I grew up on 24th in Massachusetts from the 70s, from a baby.
Yes.
And to see this happening in my neighborhood, I'm still going to claim it whether I live here or not, in my neighborhood is super exciting.
Yeah.
Right, and you're right. I am a regular, so I probably should have like my own meal.
No, I want my own meal. I want my own table. I want all of that.
Yep.
With like your name inscribed on the side of it. You want all that? Like cheers.
Absolutely. So they officially open up on Saturday at 7 a.m. If you are in the neighborhood, if you are not in the neighborhood, if you are regional, if you're from 25th, you have any connection to the Midtown area, come out and have breakfast. Right? It would be greatly appreciated. The food is fantastic. The facility is fantastic.
Yes.
It's right off the expressway. You know where the old fruit market was on 25th or 26th? It's directly across the street. Right? Got plenty of space.
Plenty of parking.
And it's owned by Garyites.
Yes.
And for my Roosevelt alumni.
Here we go.
Now, I've said this to Jocelyn. She didn't get mad. But I told her this is the new Panther Den.
Oh my goodness.
The colors
she
are
gonna
black
cut
and gold.
this whole video off if I don't first.
The colors are black and gold, right?
She gonna say Lou Wallace. You already know.
I already know.
That's what we love about Gary. We can have that fun banter and rivalry, but when it's time for us to come together and support one another, we get it done. Right?
All right, let's get it done. Let's continue to get it done. If you are watching an earshot, please come, show up, and show out. Jocelyn showed up and she has shown out for us.
Oh no.
All right, so
thank you, Justin. Go get you your chicken and waffles. Oh my God, do my eyes deceive me, or is it our council president?
How are you?
William Godwin, Councilman. Man, you had to be here. Of course you had to be here. Give me your reaction. First look.
I'm stunned. It's beautiful. It's well done. I told Jocelyn it's clear to me that you travel because you can see some of the stuff we see in Indianapolis and Miami and New York right here in Gary. So she's made a first-class experience that we can all enjoy. So I'm excited about doing the turkey burger and the fries today.
Okay.
But
what
those
about
the collard green dip is looking kind of tempting.
No, I'm torn. I'm just like, I'm working now, and then I'll get it together when
I did get the mimosa too, but
okay, right.
I'm going to eat first.
Right.
But this is beautiful.
So,
yeah.
If you were saying a message first to Jocelyn, and then to someone who just has never been to this community before, what would you say about
We're just getting started.
Yep.
And I think that she proves as an example of what's possible. It wasn't easy. And I'm sure she was.
And you're a business owner here too,
and I get
so
it.
we
Absolutely.
know. Yes.
And she worked on this for years, overcame obstacles. She was persistent. She had options to go elsewhere, but she was dedicated and is dedicated to Gary. So we're grateful that she has brought this first-class experience to all of us. And so I want to have an event here. I'm looking forward to eating, not just today, but regularly. I mean, she has a private meeting room.
Yeah.
So this is an asset. And right off of 94, the expressway. So wherever you are, Chicagoland, Northwest Indiana, this is a great experience. And we're
Yes,
just right
it
down the
is.
street from where?
City Hall.
The City Hall, but also the Jacksons. The Jacksons.
And the Jacksons are down the street, down 25th.
2300 Jackson, right?
Yes.
So if you want to come see where Michael Jackson and the Jackson family and
It's a whole
Tito
tour
and
set.
Marlon
Yes.
and Janet, where they grew up, you can come down the street and have breakfast,
Yeah.
have brunch,
Yes.
and get that historical experience. And you can keep going all the way down to 1220. And when it's a little warmer outside, you can go to the beach.
Hit the beach. You can hit
You can
Hard
go all
Rock
over it.
on 94.
Yeah, Hard Rock
And here's
Casino.
the funny thing about it, too, is that if you need your nourishment for one of those sometimes long council meetings,
Oh, yeah.
you can
Yeah,
eat
we're working
here.
on that.
You can eat here and
Absolutely.
then head down the street to City Hall.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
So we're
Councilman.
proud and we're excited and we're going to support.
That's right.
Because we wanted to, this is just the beginning. I know her vision does not stop here.
Not
So we
at
want to be
all.
part of that vision.
Yes, indeed. Thank you,
Thank
Councilman.
you.
Enjoy your dinner,
Thank
and
you.
we'll see you at Jay's.
Absolutely.
Everybody, that's our council president, William Godwin, Esquire, who is, of course, giving his kudos for Jay's Breakfast Club, 2601 Broadway. We've been saying that number for so long, and now we are actually standing in it, living in it. And I see somebody else who may want to come talk to me. Come on over. This is the engine behind the engine, who runs the engine and is side by side with his wife, helping to make this happen. Is none other than James Kelly.
Yes, ma'am.
You all did it, James. What you got to say?
Work.
That's your word. That's your hashtag.
Yeah, that's my word.
Well, what do you want to say to wifey today?
I already said it. I'll say it again. I can share. But we just got to stay focused, keep pushing, keep doing what we're doing. The rest will be easy.
That's right. And it's always easier, in my opinion, when you have a mate who's with you, not only just cheering you on, but actually getting in the game and doing the work as well.
Right.
And so we all appreciate you for being Jocelyn's rock and drying her tears.
She's the gas. I'm the oil in the engine.
Yes, I love that. Ladies and gentlemen, James Kelly. That J is for James too. Jay's Breakfast Club. And I'm just so delighted to be here. We're at 2601 Broadway. I'm probably all in the way because the place is getting packed. But who would I be if I didn't take the time to bring you live coverage from one of the hottest spots just opening in our beautiful city of Gary, Indiana. He's back. He had to handle some. That's what you had to do. He had to place his order, y'all. And so Jeffrey Smith of WGBE 88.7 fame, the morning show off the rails, is giving his feedback on this amazing establishment. We always want to hear what Jeff has to say. What say you, Jeff?
I love it, Chelsea.
You can.
I'm sorry.
They'll pick you up.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ask me some questions.
So I want to
be-
get your first reaction, because you're the professional interviewer. But you walked in and you said what?
Wow. I was very impressed because there used to not be anything here, and now look at it.
It was like clear land.
Absolutely.
And I clearly recall, I don't think you were here, but I was here at the groundbreaking. So it's like an emotional feeling for me to see where it was sand and dirt that we turned over, and now we're turning over a crowd of folks here supporting. How important is it for us to lend our support now that it's open?
No, I think what's important, Ludine and I were talking about the meeting room. And I think the simple fact that, for the most part, there hasn't been any places for nonprofits or community groups to meet. And this is the perfect place because a lot of those things happen over food. So I love it. I'm looking to just eat. Of course,
And libations are here if you're trying to partake.
Responsibly.
Yeah, always. And I just feel like there could potentially be some $1 million deals made right under this roof.
No, absolutely, Chelsea. And I want to congratulate you and Jocelyn for making the list along with Kelly Anoa, the Legacy Foundation. And, not only for being strong women in the community, but for just doing it for Gary, representing Northwest Indiana. And this is a great culmination. I'm glad to see you doing your thing. Jocelyn looks great, and it's just beautiful.
Thank you, my buddy. Now, you are free to go enjoy yourself. I just had to get a word. My buddy Jeff, y'all, check him out daily, Monday through Friday, 88.7 WGBE. Again, I smell law in the air. It's all about these counselors, and here he is, y'all. The other half of
What's
Tolbert
up?
and
What's
Tolbert.
up?
Attorney Michael Tolbert. Okay, so I've been asking everybody the same question. You walked in and what?
Wow, this is a great establishment. I am so happy for Jocelyn and her husband. They are a wonderful asset to the city of Gary, and it's just good to have some new construction and some economic development in this area. So I know she's going to do wonderful things. Shalice and I are praying for her business and her prosperity into the future. So
now
we're
here's
just
the
ultra
thing for
proud of her.
you, Tolbert. You right down the street, so
We
how
are.
often are we going to see you in
I
here?
might gain a couple pounds, because now she's a little bit closer to me. So we might, I'm gonna see what I can do on that. I'm gonna have to uptick. I was doing yoga this morning. I was getting prepared. I was getting prepared for the day.
Stretch over to the chicken and waffle.
You know how it goes.
Well, thank you for your support. I know that Jocelyn knows you all have her back.
Absolutely.
And I'll see you over there when it's time to get my chicken and waffles. And that was attorney Michael Tolbert, husband and partner to Shalice Tolbert, whom I spoke to earlier. I'm your girl, Chelsea Whittington. And Jocelyn is actually not only my client, but she is an amazing friend. She's someone that I can go to bounce ideas off of, to brainstorm, to cry, to cheer one another on. And so I want to extend the congratulations to her as being selected by Purdue Society of Innovators as a woman on the rise, along with myself. And so on Tuesday, March 7th, she and I will both be honored along with a full cohort of women throughout Northwest Indiana and Chicagoland for our accomplishments in business. So I wanted to pause and say congratulations to Jocelyn and to all of the other ladies who have received this distinguished honor. I'm so excited to celebrate with her. But right now, we are celebrating the first look at Jay's Breakfast Club. So I was told that the restaurant seats approximately 60 people. You can rent it after hours for special events. And it was constructed by Black-owned, started in Gary, Howard and Sons Construction. So everything is coming full circle as far as this being a place, a breeding ground for Black businesses that come out of Gary. The majority of the people who are in this room, Gary born, Gary raised, and they just support Gary projects. But that doesn't mean that individuals from other communities aren't welcome. We're just saying how proud we are of our community, and we want to share in this with you. So if you live afar and you're jumping on 94, it's so easy. 2601 Broadway. You can get right off the highway and come right over to Jay's. Let me share those new hours. I was going to say office hours because I treat this like an office, right? So we got office hours daily, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Used to be 3, now it's 6, so you have 3 extra hours. And I know a lot of people are excited about that because sometimes you want to have a late lunch or a meeting, and now you have a place to go in Jay's Breakfast Club. She'll still be doing DoorDash. In fact, DoorDash is going on right now. You can do it tomorrow and Friday, and then the grand opening is Saturday, February 4th. Meet us here. We open promptly at 7 a.m. Come on over here, Amber. And where did Crystal go? I want to get the Seawit tea. Okay. Well, Amber is here. Of course she's here. And I have to get your reaction because you come to Jay's a lot too. You're a smoothie girl and you get your chicken and waffles and whatnot. So what's your reaction?
I love it. I'm excited to have lunch dates and breakfast dates.
She means work dates with me.
That too. But it's really, really beautiful, and I am super proud of Miss Jocelyn.
Yes,
I love
yes,
it. I love
indeed.
it.
So we'll be broadcasting live. Thank you, Amber. We'll also continue with our tradition of Small Business Saturday. So businesses will have the opportunity to come in, set up here in the restaurant from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., showcase their wares at no cost, and all they have to do is invite 10 people to come and dine at the restaurant and promote Jay's Breakfast Club on their social media as we cross-promote their businesses. So that still continues, and I'm also happy to report that Silver Monday will continue. What is Silver Monday? I am so glad you asked. Silver Monday is our opportunities on Mondays where we invite our senior members of the community to come out at 10 o'clock and we share information through a variety of guest speakers. But Silver Monday has evolved, and you don't necessarily have to be a senior citizen to come join in on the fun. So you can definitely come on Mondays at 10, get some free coffee if you're over the age of 55, and hear from our guest speakers that can be anyone from a law professional, a health professional. We have the Gary Community School Corporation that comes in on the second Monday, Dr. Janet Seabrook on the third Mondays, and many, many other great community resources. Here's my other buddy. Come on over here. When we talk about CWIT and the importance of supporting businesses, here's another one. Crystal. So we're foodies. We already know that.
Yes.
Jay's Breakfast Club is our client, so we have to be here. But since we're here, what do you think?
It's amazing. There's a difference in the taste, probably because it's a new kitchen. The chef's probably making magic in there, but it is really good. Definitely have to come out. Presentation is amazing. We eat with our eyes, and I can say it looks and tastes amazing.
All right. You heard it from the professional foodie herself, Crystal O'Brien, one of the lead team members of CWIT PR. So just know this is where we'll be meeting, like usual. All right, thanks, sis. Oh my God, I'm so excited for Jocelyn. You know when you have a friend and you wish your friends well? Well, this is one of those times. I have been praying for her prosperity, for her family, to see this dream come to life. And you may have seen some of her billboards on Broadway, and one of them said, "Delayed does not mean denied." And she was absolutely right. While this project took approximately 5 years to come to life, that delay did not mean denial, because we are here, standing in her vision today at 2601 Broadway. If you're wondering who I am and you just tuned in, hey, I'm Chelsea Whittington of CWIT PR. We too are based in Gary, Indiana and Hammond, Indiana, and we specialize in promoting businesses and organizations. And so we are so fortunate to be able to have Jay's Breakfast Club as one of our first clients. Jocelyn came to us about 2017, and here we are at 20 years later. Here we are at 2023, and we are still rocking. So I remember Grant Street, I remember 3669 Broadway, and now here we are at 2601 Broadway. At approximately 5:30, Jocelyn is going to address this crowd, and she's going to talk a lot about what it took to get here. And also, I would be remiss if I did not just call out in memory, all of this is in memory of her son, Jalen. Jalen, of course, his presence is here with his photo, and his memorabilia is here, and everything that she does out of love and out of the memory for her son is felt through the cooking, through the atmosphere, and through everything that happens here at Jay's and the Love for Jalen Foundation. And so she'll be talking more about that. We have more special guests who are coming through, some of our contractors, vendors, all here for a first look. But again, just mark your calendars for the grand opening Saturday, February 4th, starting at 7 a.m. We'll be here all day. We'll have a live DJ starting at 1 o'clock, and that's none other than DJ Infrared. So you can enjoy her sounds, you can enjoy the food, the atmosphere, and the fun. Or you can order online if you're not getting out on Saturday. Go to jaysbreakfastclubgary.com, and you can also order from DoorDash. With that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up for now, and then we'll come back when Jocelyn addresses the crowd. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you at Jay's.